Not far from one of the many coves along the eastern shore of the Hudson River lies a small valley known locally as Sleepy Hollow. It's perhaps the quietest, most peaceful place on earth. But for one thing, all the magic and mystery of the surrounding countryside is centered in this one place. And ruling over the other specters is the ghastly form of a headless horseman whose nightly rides strike terror into the otherwise stout hearts of the local people. Not least amongst them, Ichabod Crane, the village schoolmaster.
Oh, this is a strange place. Oh, the spirits of the hollow are awakening. I'd be far better off in front of a warm fire. Oh, God, our help in ages past, our hope for years to come, our shelter from the stormy blast in thy eternal home.
Why, it's the schoolmaster.
A good evening, Miss Katrina.
Well, come in, Mr. Crane.
Thanks.
Why, schoolteacher, is it our turn to have you stay? Well, seems like only yesterday you were here. Well, sit down, man, sit down.
Thank you.
And what did Mr. Crane teach you at school today, children?
He caned me.
And quite rightly so, Henry. I strongly disapprove of you scaring the wits out of the girls.
Yes, sir.
You seem concerned about the welfare of the girls, Mr. Crane.
Well, that is, there are enough things to frighten the people of this region without you aiding and abetting them, Henry.
You mean...
I do, ma'am. Sleepy Hollow. One can feel the spirits brushing shoulders with you in that place.
Then why go there?
Ah, sir, I am a student, and witchcraft is one of the subjects that fascinates me most.
Do you believe in such things, Mr. Crane?
Certainly. After all, the Headless Horseman of Sleepy Hollow has been seen by too many people to leave much doubt of its existence. Besides, listen to this. Once this area was a favorite meeting place of local witches until the awesome specter of a headless horseman established it as his domain. The legend of his nightly rides through the surrounding countryside still persists. That sort of makes it official, doesn't it?
Well, I hope I never see him.
So do I, ma'am, so do I. That would be taking my studies a little too far. Delightful dinner, ma'am. Simply delightful. May I retire now?
Away you go, Crane. I'll join you in a minute.
Oh, what a fine place. One could make a comfortable, useful life for oneself in such surroundings.
I'm sure you could, Crane, but not in my chair.
Oh. Hello, Miss Vermeer.
Good evening, Mr. Crane.
Mr. and Mrs. Zider. Oh, I hope you're in good voice tonight.
Oh, yes.
Rather.
Hello. Oh, hello there.
Evening, Ichabod. Hello. Not my idea of a night's fun, eh, boy?
Hello, Mrs. Van Tassel. Mr. Van Tassel.
Hello.
Hello.
Katrina,
Yes, Mr. Crane?
Well, I was wondering, may I walk you home after the singing tonight?
Why, that would be very nice.
Well, what's that wretched singing master fellow want with Katrina? Come here. Go on.
Good evening. All ready for a good round of singing? Excellent. Well, let's start with Come Ye Sons of Art by Henry Purcell. Now, I'll refresh your memory. All right, Mr. Breeze. Come, ye sons of art.
That's Brombones' dog.
That's Brombones.
What a tearaway.
Go on. Get. Oh, someone, get that dog out of here.
You fool, Brom.
Katrina! I say, you're not really walking home with that fool Crane, are you?
Come, ye sons of art. Oh, dear. Which is the past participle, you idiot. All right, sit down. Now, for homework tomorrow, I want you to parse the following passage. Kindly write it down. Pens ready? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely, more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer leaves have all too short a date. That should do. Now, be off with you, and don't linger on your way home. Katrina, you're so much serener than the rest of the girls. Your face is so sweet and your hands so petite. When you smile, my head whirls. Tut. Katrina, you're so much serener than the rest of the girls.
I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, all right. Goodbye. Goodbye, Katrina.
Oh, hello, Katrina.
Hello, Mr. Crane.
Please, I'd really prefer it if you'd call me Ichabod.
Oh, I don't know that I should.
Oh, it would please me, really.
Are you looking forward to our party, Ichabod?
Oh, yes, my word. Because, you know,
Katrina, that's twice I've seen you with this school teacher now.
And since when has that been any of your business, Brom Bones?
From now on.
Oh, dear. What was that all about?
I think he must like me, but he shows it in a most peculiar way.
Yes. Katrina, about the party.
Why, that long, thin idiot of a school teacher, that singing grasshopper, I'll soon fix him.
We'll show him.
Hey, come here. What do you say to Ichabod Crane, eh, boy? Not only will we frighten the wits out of Crane, we'll make him look like a fool wherever he goes. Come on!
That Brombones, he's a wild man, all right.
He is.
What's this? No one seems to have broken in, and... What if the... I'm letting my imagination get the better of me. It's probably just the work of some of those wretched children.
What happened, sir?
Well, you may ask. You children's idea of fun, I presume.
We didn't do nothing, sir.
Anything.
We didn't do anything either, sir.
All right, that'll be enough. Go to your seats. I wonder...
Here comes that Brom Bones.
Isn't he gorgeous? And rough.
But it's obvious that he likes you.
Well, I prefer a man with manners.
Like Ichabod Crane.
Yes, like Ichabod Crane.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Hello, Brom.
Waiting for someone?
Yes, I am.
That singing clown of a schoolmaster, I suppose.
Better a fool with courtesy and intelligence than a handsome one with nothing.
Good afternoon, ladies. Brom.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Ichabod Crane, the singing teacher.
That dog of yours has about as much sense as its master, Brom Bones. Come along, Ichabod.
Good afternoon, Katrina. Goodbye, Ichabod.
Oh, I hate that Brom making a fool of you like that.
Oh, never mind. I say I am looking forward to the party at your father's house. Will you dance with me?
Well, we'll see.
Yes. Well, I'd better be off and prepare for the singing lessons I'm giving tonight. Goodbye. How did you know Crane would be here tonight, Brom?
Everybody knows that he holds singing lessons tonight, Jimmy.
Now, let's get started. And what better song to start with than Nymphs and Shepherds? All right, listen to me. Here's the tenor part. Nymphs and shepherds, come away, come away, come away, come away. Now the alto part, it comes in when the tenors get to the word shepherds like this. Nymphs and shepherds, and then nymphs and shepherds, come away, and so on. And then lastly, the soprano part. It starts when the altos get to their word shepherds. Got it? Yeah. Very good. Okay.
That should put paid to another Ichabod school teacher Crane's little games.
What now, Brom?
Well, I think we might pay another visit to the schoolroom and see what lessons we can leave there for Mr. Crane to learn.
That's the fire. It must be something caught in the chimney. All right, we'll discontinue the lesson this evening. Go on. Home you go.
But where are you sleeping tonight, sir?
Yes, whose turn is it to take you in?
Well, I think tonight I'll return to the schoolhouse and sleep there. It's comfortable enough, and it'll save me a walk in the morning.
Well, good night, Mr. Crane.
Good night, Yost. This. Stay away from Katrina. Beware this warning. Oh, what a night. The spirits are abroad, and that is a certainty. Oh, good heavens. This must be the nightly meeting place of witches. Oh, me. Strange, sinister notes, and now this. Oh, my. And what if they should return tonight? I know. I'll keep them away with a good Christian song. Christ the Lord is risen
today. All right. Now, do you think everyone remembers that the party's tonight?
Well, I'll wager one certain schoolmaster hasn't forgotten.
Or that young vandal Brom Bones, eh?
Carlin the King, our Emperor Charlemagne, full 7 years long, has been abroad in Spain. He's won the Highlands as far as to the main. No castle more can stand before his face. These are the opening lines of a great epic poem from the 8th century called The Song of Roland. It can... Oh, my goodness, it's late, the party, Katrina. The Song of Roland is a serious study and perhaps to be started in the morning, not the afternoon. So I'll let you go an hour early today, hoping that it will leave your minds all the brighter for tomorrow. Good afternoon. Oh, dear. The warning to stay away from Katrina. Well, I can hardly be blamed if she comes after me. And besides, it's old Van Tassel's party, not Katrina's. Ah, Katrina, tonight I shall ask you. Tonight.
Take care now, Ichabod. Gunpowder's a cranky old beast, you'll remember.
Oh, I do, Hans, I do. I'll be careful, and thank you again.
Hello, schoolmaster.
Young Katrina. What a strange looking fellow.
Night out would pay to Mr. Ichabod getting away. That I promise.
And if he didn't parry the musket ball with his sword... Ah, but you must allow that he was an excellent swordsman.
I'll wager his good sword would do him little good against some of the enemies around here.
You mean...
I mean the ghosts and evil spirits that haunt this hamlet. And they do exist. Look at old Brower. He didn't believe in the spirits.
What happened?
He ventured into Sleepy Hollow one dark night and disturbed the headless horseman returning from some sojourn. And the horseman chased old Brower over bush and brake, hill and swamp until they reached the bridge. Then...
Yes.
The horseman turned into a skeleton, threw old Brower into the brook, and sprang away over the treetops with a clap of thunder.
Ah! I've seen the horseman. He's a poor jockey, I'll tell you that. I met him one night on my way home from old Van Groot's farm and offered to race him for a bowl of punch. And I should have won it as well, had he not bolted in a flash of light when we reached the bridge past the hollow.
That Brom Bones, he's a terrible character with a story.
I've been meaning to ask you, Katrina.
Yes, Ichabod?
Well, Katrina, I wanted to, that is, I want to marry you.
Do you now, Ichabod?
I want you to marry me. Really, I do, and,
You want me to give up all this for the life of a schoolmaster's wife, huh?
Well, actually, I was thinking of it more the other way around.
Oh, I'm sure you were, Ichabod. As a school teacher, you're charming and intelligent and most amusing. But as a rich farmer, well, you...
No, don't. Don't say it. I don't want to hear. Women, they're so contrary. Well, I don't care. Oh, come on, you old beast. The hanging tree. There's someone there. Oh, no. Who's there? Huh? Oh, the witches warned me not to see Katrina. Oh, will I ever survive this evil night? Goblin's Bridge. Come on, Gunpowder. Let's get across here quickly. Who are you there? Answer me. Who are you? Who are you? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, God, our help in ages past. Our help for years to come. Our shelter from the stormy blast. Just reach that bridge, I'll be safe. They say the horseman's never been across it before. No!
And where is Mr. Crane, children?
He isn't here. He hasn't arrived yet.
How very odd. Gunpowder came back alone this morning. Well, we'd better look for him.
That's strange.
That's Ichabod Crane's hat.
But what's it doing here? And what's that pumpkin?
Gunpowder saddle. Well, the whole thing's most curious.
Well, it looks to me like the headless horseman got him.
Yes, that's what happened.
Poor Mr. Crane.
How terrible.
Ichabod Crane was never heard of again, and Brom Bones had his way and led Katrina Van Tassel to the altar. And so another ghostly form was added to the company of Sleepy Hollow. The schoolhouse fell into disrepair and finally decay. And some say that on a still summer evening, one can sense the presence of the unfortunate schoolmaster. The Catskill Mountains have always been one of those few places filled with magic and mystery and strange, unexplained happenings. The early Dutch settlers felt it the moment they first arrived, and a few of them even fell victim to the magic of the mountains. Such a man was simple, good-natured Rip Van Winkle.
Allow me to assist you, ladies.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Van Winkle. Such a nice man, Mr. Van Winkle. Always willing to help.
Yes. He's the most obliging person.
Oh, thank you indeed.
Well, 'tis the least I can do. Good day to you both.
Good day.
All this work has made me a bit thirsty, Wolf. What would you say to a pint of lunch, eh? And can you think of a finer place to take it than under the sign of His Majesty King George III? It's the one place in this village where we always meet with good friends.
Aha, Rip lad, what brings you here?
The pleasure of your companies, gentlemen. Is there anything else?
Only one. This.
Oh, yes.
And what's new, Rip?
Well, I hear King George is on holiday in Europe. I wish he'd visit us here. He'd find many loyal subjects.
You're a royalist through and through. Have you no mind for independence?
Can't you forget politics for 1 minute, schoolmaster?
I hear tell that Mr. Brew had a bad scare in the mountains.
Oh, that's so. Swears he saw himself walking along through the trees.
I go there a lot, as you know, to shoot and to fish. Yet I've never experienced any trouble.
Well, you're about to experience some trouble, you good-for-nothing, lying about here all day when there's goodness knows how much work to be done on the farm. You're no better. None of you are, lazy layabouts. Come along, Rip Van Winkle. There's work to be done. That includes you, too, you fool dog.
That woman is a Tartar.
How does poor Rip stand it?
She's got the sharpest tongue I've ever heard, and that's saying something if you've ever heard my wife. And by golly, I've heard her plenty.
You're never slow to help anyone else in their chores. And yet you refuse to tend to your own. You're a scoundrel, sir. Look at the state of this place. The south field needs plowing and sowing. The fence is broken, and the cows have got out and eaten all the cabbages. Have you no ambition? Have you no pride?
Hello, Father. Hello, Father.
Hello, my children. And what have you been doing today?
Oh, nothing much.
See? They're as bad as you. Good for nothing and bone idle. It's about time you all started to get the farm into order. You promised to fix the porch and all the saddlery needs tending to and the plow needs straightening and...
All right. I'll just go and get some tools.
Well, be quick about it.
Where are you going, Daddy?
I'm going into the mountains, Judith, to shoot us something for dinner. But don't tell Mother, will you? I want to surprise her.
Rip Van Winkle! Why, that? I'll deal with him. Ooh, just wait till he gets home.
It's good to see you. And even better knowing that you can't speak. I'm sick of hearing voices. And one in particular, eh, Wolf? Oh, my. It's nearly nightfall. If we don't get back soon, imagine Dame Van Winkle scolding. There's nothing I dread more than hearing her calling.
Rip Van Winkle. Rip Van Winkle. Rip Van Winkle.
Who calls me? Come out, I say. Who's there? Ah. Good evening, small sir.
For some, perhaps. Well, don't just stand there staring. Carry this.
What? Oh,
Come on. Well, come on.
Were you the one that called me?
Called you? Don't ask questions of me, Van Winkle. Careful there. That keg you carry and treat so lightly contains a fluid more precious than gold.
Must be a storm coming. The sun is shining, though. Or could it be Dame Van Winkle calling for us?
Don't speak unless I ask you, you hear? Stop it, 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 stop it. Don't just do nothing. Stand there and pour a drink for yourself.
Delightful.
Don't speak. Stop it. Stop it. We don't want the noise and prattle of your civilization up here.
Oh, sorry.
You're speaking again. Stop it. Stop it. Come and join us at Ninepins. Very good. Brilliant. What a unique style.
Marvelous.
Where did you learn that style? Well done. Now, enough of these games. I have some questions. Just answer them and nothing more. How are things in the outside world?
As usual, always too much work to be done and no inclination with which to carry it out.
Do you farm?
Not really. My farm is on perhaps the worst piece of ground in the whole of America.
Does that sadden you?
Not really. Because it's so bad, there's no real reason to stay around there each day. So I go to the village and...
To what advantage?
I escape my wife.
Your wife? You don't like her?
No, it's not her so much as her evil disposition and her nagging ways. Her tongue is the only tool I know of that gets sharper with use. I say, that is good.
Don't talk until you're spoken to. Stop it, stop it, stop it. I can't tell you again, you know. So, your wife makes life difficult for you, eh?
Yes. Yes, she's rather short with me.
We're short with everyone. That's you, that's true.
And my great-uncle, Mr. Vedder, was with Peter Stuyvesant when he first arrived in New York. Oh, the Indians then were...
All right, you men. Where's my useless husband? Don't try to hide him.
My dear Dame Van Winkle, we have not seen Rip since you yourself took him so abruptly from our midst this very morning.
He went off this afternoon to hunt in the mountains.
The mountains, indeed. Risky, that.
And I've seen not hide nor hair of him since then.
Strange things happen in the mountains, good dame. I trust no evil has befallen him.
Evil? Ha! The lazy fool has probably tarried too long and got lost. Oh, I'll give him what for when I get my hands on his idle body.
I feel most secure in the knowledge that nothing quite so terrifying as having Dame Van Winkle out after me is ever likely to befall me in my tranquil existence.
The mere thought makes my old blood run colder than usual.
Come out, Rip Van Winkle, or it'll be all the worse for you, that I promise. I'll box your ears, by my faith I will, and you'll get naught but trouble from me for a long time to come. Come out, sir, immediately. Rip Van Winkle! you old fool! Rip!
Don't tell me I've slept here all night. Oh, no. My wife will be furious beyond belief. Oh, my life will be a misery. That strange drink. Oh, that evil, wicked brew. Yeah, what's this? And where's Wolf? Those strange little men. They've played some kind of trick on me. Oh, the damp must have got into my bones last night. Where can that dog be? Wolf! Here, boy. Come on, boy. Oh, I feel so hungry. And I'll not be getting much food cooked by my wife, that's for sure. Perhaps I'll go to the village and trust my luck there. But I was here last night. Right here. Oh, what's happened? I must be going mad. Yesterday it was spring, and now it's fall. Oh, what have those small evil men done to my life, and to the seasons, and to the mountains? Oh, I must get out of here. These mountains are haunted by spirits with a most untimely sense of humor.
I promise you that if you vote me into Congress, I will make a few of the changes so needed around here. Free schooling for the children is one of my main objects, and I shall achieve this.
Goodness, what is that?
An apparition. He must have come down from the mountains.
But... What? Could this be my village? What's happened to the houses? The roads seem much wider than before. And those people.
Oh, silly old man. Funny old man with a long white beard. Don't scare us. We're not afeared.
Yes, it is a long white beard, isn't it? But you don't have to be afraid of me. I think I've been bewitched. That flagon last night was more than mere wine.
You there, sir. You have interrupted my speech. So tell me, what are your politics and preferences?
My allegiance is to King George, God bless him. Why?
King George? What word is that why you've come? With a gun over your shoulder to interfere with the freedom of speech and incite riot? You're a royalist, sir. A royalist?
No, please. I've only come to find a few of my neighbors.
Who were these neighbors you were looking for?
Well, Nicholas Vedder, for one.
Why, he's been dead these past 18 years. You would have recognized that fact by the wooden tombstone over his grave in the churchyard. But now that's rotted and gone as well.
18 years, you say? Years? Well, what of Brom Dutcher?
He went off with the army when the war began. Some say he met his fate at the storming of Stony Point.
Others say he drowned in a squall at the foot of Anthony's nose.
Oh,
Well, then, what news of Van Brummel, the schoolmaster?
Oh, he went off to the wars, too. He was perhaps the greatest militia general of all.
And now?
Why, he's in Congress.
All dead. And a war. And Congress? Ah, me. Does anyone here know of the name Rip Van Winkle?
Ah, yeah.
There he is.
That's him in.
Who asks after me?
And who, may we ask, are you?
That's me, there. Or should be. It was yesterday. I fell asleep in the mountains last night, and someone has played a fearful trick on me. They aged my clothes and swapped my gun for this. And they've left me with no name and no friends. Everything's changed. I've changed. I don't know who I am anymore.
Hush, darling. The old man won't hurt you. Quiet now, Rip.
Excuse me, dear woman, but what is your name?
It's Judith Gardner.
Judith, you say? And your father's? What was his name?
His name was Rip Van Winkle. The poor dear man. He left home one day and never returned. His dog came back, but not he nor word of him. That was over 20 years ago now.
Oh, Judith, my dear daughter. I am Rip Van Winkle. Young yesterday and old today, certainly, but Rip Van Winkle nevertheless. Doesn't anyone here remember old Rip Van Winkle?
Tis you indeed, Rip Van Winkle. Well, welcome home, old neighbor. Where have you been?
Oh, Father! How wonderful! A miracle! You must come and stay with us now.
Oh, my heavens, I almost forgot. Where's your mother?
Oh, she's dead. It happened only a little while ago.
Oh.
That's right, Father. She burst a blood vessel yelling at a cheating New England peddler.
Poor woman, but a fitting end. It would appear my long sleep had one advantage anyway.
Come along, Father.
But where have you been?
Where were you?
Where did you go?
What happened?
Where have I been these past 20 years? Sleeping peacefully, that's where.
Sleeping?
Where?
But how?
Sleeping, you say?
Ask me not how, for I don't believe the circumstances myself. But let me say this. If you find yourself in the mountains, and you hear thunder when the sun is shining and the sky is clear, don't satisfy your curiosity by trying to find from whence the sound comes. Just run home and forget your purpose, or you may end up like me, forgetting a great deal more.